A homeless leader following the churches. Some of them weren't born as correct, but there was one named Raven. Raven is a particular type of bud, one of who supports the demons, of course, and ones who have bad luck and makes trouble, and the one that makes noise and always speaks too much. But then it soonly faded away. And one fades away. But there's sort of types that looked like anything. Nothing brings special needs. It just felt like it wasn't born there. And so, 10 years after, it started to grow up, and grow up, and grow up. And then, it happened. It turned into a raven. Beautiful hawk raven. There wasn't only a bird that could fly. It was a bad spiritual bird, but it was what they curse. Ravens hates now. So he tried to get a bit of sport of, of life, but didn't really bring that long, so. And I hated winter. They only liked fall. But up in the sky, there was something amazing. A phoenix, a bird. That's not just any type of bird. One of the rarest birds of the city, but a unicorn. That is mysterious of the deadliest virus I've ever. A raven is typical, but not as typical as the phoenix. So, the raven and the phoenix. The raven flew all the way to the phoenix house, saw up in the sky, then it saw a bright bird, and think that was the phoenix, but maybe if there's no one, it's probably worth nothing. The bird said, "Don't try me if there's nothing." There's probably gonna be nothing over here. So the bird flew all the way to the Magic Kingdom, where the phoenixes stay. But then it saw something. One of beautifulest nest. And then it saw a big blue bird. But it was mysterious because not only ravens, but the bird said, "I have blue too." So it walked away silently. That's why it mumbled under their breath. They wanted to see what happens next. But so it keeps searching around for the real phoenix. After years and years and years. But finally, they found the birthstone of the phoenix. Not only that, but the bird wanted to grow up as a phoenix too. That it wasn't that bright as now. It was jealous of the phoenix because it was one of the most powerful ones. So it kept looking and looking and looking, waiting for someone to be there until it saw a bright one. Not just any one, but it saw a colorful owl. Then there was this phoenix that was golden. Golden! He couldn't believe his eyes. He said he ran down to go catch the phoenix. But he was still jealous because it couldn't look for him anywhere. So it just flew up again to see what's going on over here. Then the raven bird flew away. The other bird, but yeah. Then it found a crab. So it ate it, technically. So it dropped it. We didn't want them to die. So it let it stay. Because it wasn't just any crow bird. It was a grateful bird. It wanted some people to live, some people to die. So it kept looking till it found this mysterious thing, like an octopus. But then it found the shell and all that. It didn't worry about that too much. All it cared is about finding the phoenix. Yeah, sure. So it looked and looked, but until it found bananas. Bananas, he said, frightfully. He was frightened by the big storm thing, like madness. So he was scared to jump in it, but he's a raven. He's not supposed to do that. So he saved up all his money to become a phoenix. But there's something beneath it. It's not just any bird. He's a cool bird. He searches all around the world to find the one he was looking for. So he flies all the way to Candy Island, where all the candy shapes and all the ravens are and all the birds. Then it searches all the way. Where one of the grateful birds, where they said, happily live. But it says, I could actually live here. This is more my floor. So it closed it and buried a nest. So it buried a nest. It just laid in there and laid in there. Rubbing its backs, calling it, hurts, running, and anything. Let's say it laid for hours and hours and hours. He said, this may be worth nothing, but the queen said I need to look for the phoenix. It's important. So he kept searching. And the happy ending, but it was not. Every day and every sunset, he tries to look for his best, but only finds jewels. But until he found something that will shock him. He said, I didn't know we can go to anything. So he traveled everywhere. But no sign. He just found nest that just located there. And he searched the fantasy field too. But all he found was just a butterfly. So he searched through the hole because he knew that would be the only thing. Excuse me, the raven said. But he looked everywhere and everywhere and everywhere and everywhere until he found something amazing. He found one of the T-Rexes, which was the most colorful one. He said, maybe I should be that one instead. But he said, the man said, you can't choose who you want to be, Raven. He just suddenly felt something off in his spirals. He just turned into something. Then he noticed the same place he was looking for. And then he went to the cemetery, trying to look for the Snowbell. So, this is Snowbell. He's dangerous. He hates everybody. But he said, I didn't really care, because, dangerous, let's say. Looks around the bed, seeing Snowbells and colorful wings. The Snowbell bolts and bangs until the Phoenix. The Phoenix joins the Bright Bill. He finally said, he found it. I found it. I finally found the Phoenix. Good. But the Phoenix just rolled away. He said, after all this time, I tried to look for a friendly Phoenix, and nobody was there. It was just a rude Phoenix. He said, maybe it's not worth it. I tried my best. He said, happy endings don't last forever, but they only give deja vu when you try. The end.